Good morning, everyone. Welcome you all to a brand new day, and I welcome you to Moment to Learn with Lola. I am Lola Odeyale, the icon of fragrance. We have been looking at succeeding at interviews. I've talked about the fact that your resume, there are some important things that should be in your resume. I've talked about other things that you can add to make your resume good if you have them. I've talked about tips for a successful interview. I started and I talked about punctuality. I talked about thorough preparation. I talked about knowing so well of what you claim to carry or what you hold, the certification that you hold, knowing so well about it. Still on tips for a successful interview. And I'm talking about making a first good impression. Now you have been called for the interview. You need to make a first good impression. There's this saying that goes, a first impression lasts forever. Dressing. I'm back there again. You need to dress the way you want to be addressed. And don't just let it be, because I'm going for this interview, then I dress, Yes, but I'm saying dressing well should not just be for an interview, but make it part of you. As a young person, you need to dress decently and moderately and modestly. Dress well. I cannot see your heart, but I can see your physical or outward appearance. So, look good. Looking good is good business. Color combination. Pink suit for a man. It's always good. Wear something cool. Black, gray, blue. If you have to wear other colors, maybe not for an interview. Maybe if you're performing or acting. Even for ladies, dress well. Not too shouting. You can wear a color that is shouting and use a darker color to dim it down. And that's why I said dress well, modestly and moderately. Don't use too much accessories or too much makeup. Dress well. Courage. We're talking about making first good impression. Tips for a successful interview. Courage. How are you working? How do you carry yourself? Comportment. How are you behaving? You get to an interview and you see other people and you go, I'm just going in for the interview. So every other person, you don't bother to greet them. Courtesy, respect, because the person at the gate may be the security man, but courtesy demands that you respect him as an individual, as a human being, because you don't know who is who. I talked about social capital. Yes, it may be just a security man, but the impression you leave with him can have either a positive or a negative impact on you. Competence. Displaying your skills with concrete examples. You're there, you're looking good, you've been able to conduct yourself very well, greeted people, smile, you use less nerves to smile. So when you smile more, you look younger. Don't frown your face as if the whole world is coming down on you. It's important that you make a first good impression. Even if after the whole exercise of the interview, you are not taken. Who knows whether somebody on that panel can have a friend in another organization that could recommend you or refer you. And be genuine, be authentic, because a lot of people can detect fake. When you're smiling, smile genuinely. When you're talking, talk genuinely. Don't go there because you want to impress people, then you try to speak the way you don't speak. If you want to speak very well, you can groom yourself. Back to preparation. You can groom yourself to speak well, so that when you get there, you just be yourself. Making first good impression involves being authentic. Be yourself. You don't need to be an alakada and think that, oh, let me just, package myself, pad myself, I get the job, and then I now be my true self. That's dishonesty. Tips for successful interview. Positive attitude. It is very important. It helps us to make a first good impression. Positive attitude. There is this, I wouldn't call it a game, but there is this work that's where you write all the alphabets and write numbers to them. A for 1, B for 2, C for 3, and you write it to Z, 26. And then you pick hard work and you write the numbers and add it. You discover that hard work gives you like 96 if I'm right, if I can still remember that. But attitude gives you 100%. And this saying goes that your attitude will determine your altitude. After this session on succeeding at interviews, we are going to be looking at soft skills, because hard skills can get you the job, but your soft skills that are tied to your attitude will sustain you on the job. So you need to have positive attitude. I cannot overemphasize it. We're looking at tips for succeeding at interviews. Succeeding at interviews is important. Follow me next time on Moments to Learn with Lola. To follow me on my Instagram handle, Icon of Fragrance, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Lola Odeyale, Icon of Fragrance. Have a great day.